Just generally speaking, you can just go to 169 in Revised Expanded Edition about characteristics of universal man and universal woman. And then if the person, and I don't even go by age because we're all children in the system of white supremacy.
Yes, sir.
Usually a lot of us, I mean, we always talk about the difference between the elder and the youth. And we talk about young black people, particularly the people of my age, who say, you know, what do we tell young black people? And I've always said, according to the code, you tell people, period, the same thing. Doesn't make any difference. Doesn't have anything to do with age, how long you've been here. It has to do with you either telling people something constructive, or you're telling something non-constructive.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as in between. So you always tell everybody the most constructive thing to do in every situation that you can possibly imagine. That's it. The most constructive thing to do in every situation that you find yourself in. Because there's going to be, each situation is going to give you an option. Either you're going to do something that is constructive, or you're going to do something that is non-constructive. And that applies to everybody of every age and every condition, everywhere on the planet, each minute of each day, regardless of who the person is. You're going to do something constructive or non-constructive. So all you do is just ask a person in a practical way, is this constructive? Just ask them that. When a person says, well, what I'm fixing to do is such and such a thing, and you say, okay, that's what you're fixing to do? They say, yes. And you say, now, is the result going to be constructive or non-constructive? Yes or no? I mean, that's a slam dunk. Right to the point, right quick. I mean, you don't have to have a long, drawn-out discussion about this and that and the other and all like that. Everything, every minute of every day for everybody on the planet. The question always is, if you're sitting down to eat a plate of food, the question is, that food that you're eating, is it going to have a constructive effect on your body or a non-constructive effect? And you say, well, I'm sitting in this fancy restaurant and I got on, you know, a tuxedo and, or, you know, or this, I'm at this banquet and everybody's all laid out in very expensive clothes and whatnot. And so we have some vodka here. Okay, all right. That's what you got in that glass? Yeah, vodka. What's vodka? Well, that's a drink. That's a beverage. That's something that I'm going to drink at this expensive banquet. You are. You're going to drink that vodka at this expensive banquet. That's what you just told me, correct? Yes. So what do you have to say about that? What I have to say about it is it's going to have a constructive effect on your body and mind or a non-constructive effect. Because there's no such thing as in between.
Yes, sir.
See? And that applies to every move that everybody makes of any age. We got to get out of that age thing.
Yep.
A 5-year-old, the same thing you'll tell a 90-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes.
In language that the 5-year-old can understand.
Yeah.
All right?
Already.
Just like you would somebody who is 150 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You got to tell them in a language they can understand. Yeah. We got to get in the habit of that. And
Yeah.
we all are forced to lie. We're forced to lie every day. We're super hypocrites. But the white supremacists forces that because we're in a business system.
Okay.
And the white supremacists will say, well, you know, don't you believe in, you know, our value system? And so you say, well, what is your value system? Well, we are talking about, don't you believe that we have a system of justice? All right, you say, you know, so, yeah, well, you can't get the job.
Wow.
Well, okay, so you want me to lie and tell you that that's what we got.
Man, that's hard.
Yeah, see, so you go ahead and you lie because you're forced to.
Mm-hmm.
You're a prisoner of war.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoners of war are forced to do a lot of things that they wouldn't do if they weren't prisoners.